Yeah.
Just want to say that.
And
Rusev, Titus O'Neil snaps coming out, but Rusev snaps exiting. In the second half of the match, Rusev snaps, and Rusev grabs the title to leave, and Titus chases him into a double clothesline. Titus and Rusev scuffle. Titus gets the upper hand, throws Rusev over the crowd barrier. Titus slides in, and Rusev gets counted out, and that's the match.
Well, I think it went something like Rusev went for a clothesline, tried to clothesline him over the barricade, and Titus like dodged it and flipped him over like right around 7 or 8. So he had pretty good amount of time to just slip right back in the ring and get that easy count out victory. I've been seeing a lot more of those lately. Guess they're trying not to bury people.
We then go into a promo where Miz interrupts Kane, Corporate Kane, want to make it known, Corporate Kane and Steph talking about SmackDown Live. Kane reminds Steph of the championship clause where a champ must defend the title every 30 days. Cliffhanger on who he faces. Seth then versus Cena is the main event in the first hour, I believe, or the second hour, one of the two. It's the Broken Nose rematch. I don't think I haven't heard anybody say anything else, like anything like that. So
I've heard people on the internet making jokes about how anytime Seth botches, like every time he's botched something, someone ends up in the hospital. Cena's nose, Sting's career.
Oh, well, there's that. 14 years in the business to the date. You could call this Cena's Slammiversary. What the fuck is a Falcon's Arrow, bro?
The move?
Yeah.
Oh, Seth Rollins, I believe, hit it on Cena. He hit him with the superplex, and when he did, he rolled into another suplex position.
Who did this? Who does the Falcon's Arrow?
Rollins.
But has he always done it?
Maybe. I think I've seen it done before, but maybe he just got it patented. Maybe he's trying to drop the pedigree, because I hear a lot of fans are butthurt about it.
Well,
they were hoping he'd come back with a new signature finisher. Obviously, the curb stomp's been banned. Yeah. It's a suplex.
John Cena kicked out, then Cena hits the AA. Cena hits the AA. And then Seth puts his foot on the rope. Then John Cena puts the STF on Seth. The club hit the ring. Seth hits the pedigree. Rollins wins. I don't like how he didn't really kick out of the AA, but I don't like how people are kicking out of everybody's moves and they're not putting their own moves over. I don't like that at all.
The only time a finisher should be kicked out of is
in Seth's defense,
or a title match.
Only put his foot on the rope, but still, it's like Jesus, man, you shouldn't even.
Then again, personally, I think Cena's signature's quite a bit overrated. I think that is one of the finishers that should be kicked out of more, and people should be tapping out more to the STFU, as the kids used to call it. Before we got into this PG era.
Moving on. Your favorite part of every week on Raw is Cass and Enzo. Cass and Enzo enter in their usual fashion, and then
like certified G's and bona fide studs.
They hit the wave and kick out the job. They kick the fucking jobber's ass real quick. Don't know, even to the point where you couldn't ask me, even when I was watching it, what the people's names were, who they were facing.
Yeah,
that's been happening actually quite a bit on the show,
which is upsetting.
Weird
and
it's weird.
Super marks like us. Don't you think talent from
NXT can come over and do the job for you, but they want to put those guys over too. So
exactly, you can't put everybody over. So, man, they're trying so hard not to bury people too. It's amazing. It's amazingly horrible.
I remember back in the day they used to have local talent come in and do it. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're just having local wrestlers come in and do jobs.
Well, they made a big deal about where they were in Florida. What was it, Tampa?
Yeah, about Florida.
Cena lived there.
Then the next day on SmackDown, they were in
Orlando.
Were they in Orlando?
Or was that NXT? That was NXT.
NXT's always in Orlando.
I think. Oh, okay. Miami.
Yeah, it was probably Miami. Wait, Jameis Winston. They're in Tampa Bay on Monday, right? Tampa,
Yeah,
Monday, yeah.
And they're on Tuesday for SmackDown.
Because Jameis Winston was on the show, so there's...
What did he throw an interception?
Yeah, wow, that was great. Awesome. The Social Outcast then return. But first, I just want to let you guys know that you people are the wave. What the fuck was that, man?
The Social Outcasts came back hard.
Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, Bo Dallas.
No more radical
Man,
Mondays.
they're hard, man. Which one of them is the hardest, though? How you doing?
Asked Big Cass. And
They
then
SAWFT soft. Slater got kicked in the face by Cass.
Big boot.
He got the...
Did not miss.
The, what do they call it? The something...
I don't think Cass's boot has a name.
I'm pretty sure it is. I just don't know what it's called. I can't remember anyway. Summer Rae and Becky Lynch was the next match, but Natty was at the commentating booth, and
so basically there was no match, and Becky Lynch went for Natalya.
Basically she said, enough is enough, and it's time for a change. You know, that's exactly what she said. Shout out, Owen Hart.
Rest in peace.
Becky Lynch goes straight after Natty. Summer just chills in the ring. Thanks for coming out.
You get paid.
The next is probably my favorite part of the whole night. It was the highlight wheel.
The highlight wheel?
Brought to you by Chris Jericho.
Guests Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
They
caused Jericho to not even have the Titantron or the Jeritron was
Owens,
lowered,
man, needs to grow a set.
according to Sami and the fans. I don't know, but a lot of what Kevin Owens said sounded like Sami Zayn was a little jelly, man. He was a hater.
Jericho reiterates that the crowd is cheering grow a set, which I love when he does that stuff.
I think they're telling you to grow a set.
Sami Zayn then calls out and says he wants to challenge Kevin Owens at Battleground to settle the beef. KO accepts, but then, Jericho then gets in Sami's face, calls him a terrible friend, says Owens is following in the footsteps because he doesn't... Owens is following in...
Jericho's footsteps.
Because he doesn't care what the fans think.
Typical heel. Good heel.
Says they both got to break the news of their match on the highlight reel, and they both get to bask in the presence
of Chris Jericho.
And you know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to let Chris Jericho say it.
Sit back as I give you the gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man.
So yeah, take it in, man. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens kicked Jericho in the face, and
a super kick and a boot together.
Probably the last time we'll ever see them work together, but they did. Even if it was just for a second, they were able to put their problems aside and handle one Chris Jericho one kick.
I would love to see a year and a half along the line when this rivalry and feud and all that's long gone, hopefully, then be a tag team.
It might happen, but, such as life in the WWE, things change.
Oh, yeah, that brand split's got things up.
So now we got the IC strap match, and it's Miz versus Demon Kane. Yeah.
And this should have been a highlight of the night. Should have been all kinds of beautiful things, and we've been cut off. No, we're still recording.
Yeah.
Just incoming caller got denied.
So
yeah, basically, Demon Kane dominated most of the match, and then
Maurice acts like she gets knocked down by Kane, and Miz carries her up the ramp.
That was a very jobbing
and out the building.
A very jobbing acting job.
Garbage time.
At around 7 or 8 of the count out, because Miz is picking his carcass up off the ground. He saw his wife Maurice, who did a horrible job faking her fall off the apron, and picked her up and took a count out loss, and that upsets me because someone like Kane, man, as old as he is, he ain't gonna get a rematch, unfortunately. And another title run for someone like him or Jericho or Goldust or someone of their age, man, that'd be nice.
I love me some Goldust. Cesaro and Apollo Crews v. Sheamus and Alberto Del Rio.
And come SmackDown, that becomes Fatal 4-Way.
But Alberto Del Rio turns on Sheamus. Crews lands the spinning sit-down powerbomb because they don't got a better fucking name for it. It's the spinning sit-down powerbomb.
We can call it a blue lightning bomb, right? Or like a... Sami Zayn calls his spinning shit like blue thunder bomb. We'll call it like a yellow lightning bomb.
Some shit. The spinning sit-down powerbomb.
I've got strength, and I could do this to Sheamus even.
And Sheamus loses because of Alberto Del Rio's
departure from the match.
Yeah. So then Dean Ambrose's promo, Steph interrupts, calls him a lopsided face. I thought that was interesting, using insider terms. I thought that was very interesting. Dean says deep down she really likes him. So there's that. Developing hot ... My second favorite promo of Monday Night Raw. New Day's Wyatt promo says that the Wyatts are skeeting that negativity all over the place. Much like you and your ISIS bullshit.
Hey. You're just saying that because they're going after your city, man.
Oh, shit, I said ISIS. Fuck.
So just dance.
Also, you can include that with New Day because that song is just full of the power of positivity.
I think that's a lot better way to use that as an apology term than to use Biebs. Much better, Justin.
He is the much better of the two Justins. All right. Which, by the way, what? I just noticed that Biebs song isn't in the top 10 anymore.
Oh, yeah. Wow. The voters got out of the friend zone. They don't have to love themselves anymore. Oh, wait.
Holy shit. Wow. Crap. Yeah, don't say it. Now they're going to have to like their shit. Now they're going to have to go back and
well, I guess if we get what we want with Bieber and Selena Gomez out of the top 10.
We at least didn't have to listen to either one of those two.
Rihanna stayed
this week.
Rihanna stayed in, though.
Yeah, with Calvin Harris. But you like that song, you weirdo.
I like the beat.
Go back and listen to the last podcast. You know what we're talking about. But we didn't even mention that. Bye-bye, Bieber. That was the only song.
We didn't even notice it until you just now, man.
Yeah, well, I
didn't even notice my work from home chicks are gone. Oh, well.
Wow, crazy.
I mean, you lose one bad thing, you got to lose a good thing, too, right?
And then you get Dangerous Women by fucking... And so there's still garbage coming in. And that new Sean Kingston wannabe guy.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, New Day Wyatt promo says Wyatts are skeeting that negativity all over the place, roasting the Wyatts to the point of them coming out.
I think Kofi's going to get in trouble.
Woods is literally sitting.
I don't think he can say skeet on television.
Yeah, you can't, but you did. You said it last week.
Kofi's been pushing the envelope lately in general, verbally, huh?
Sort of. I like it.
Yeah, maybe he's ready to tussle with Vince again, behind the scenes.
They were roasting the Wyatts to the point of the Wyatts then coming out. Woods is literally shitting bricks at this point.
Developing hot ...
Bray says that Woods can confide in the family and follow the buzzards, pretty much.
He's been acting a little weird.
Reminds the world who the Wyatts are and loves them some New Day.
Uh-oh.
And wants to eat them some New Day.
During these promos, man.
Not bootios, because they make sure that you ain't booty.
Xavier's been looking a little different, man. I think the New Day might end up splitting up soon.
That would be crazy. That would
but then
be
again,
shitty, man.
Then again, they would have to do a really good job of using the Wyatts to make Xavier break up.
So there you go. New
because
Day Falls.
New. It's a little different than Seth Rollins and the
That's
Shield.
what you're calling anyway. But Bray Wyatt's saying it anyway. He was saying.
I mean, they've been tag team champions forever. They need to